May I begin while it's been handed out?
Go ahead. Well, yes, you should start. Read it out for everyone first.
Okay. This is a motion about the abuse of the air. Recent. Can you
Okay,
hear?
Martin and Terry, would you please sit down? You can't just walk through the whole meeting here.
You want to bet?
Hey, will you come to order? Okay. All right, Martin and Terry, are you going to come to order? Or are you going to do this?
Point of.
All right.
Point of.
Martin and Terry,
Did a board member just
stop
throw
this.
something?
Will Martin and Terry please stop
Point of order.
this?
Point of order. Point of
Stop.
order.
Will you please
Point
come
of
to order? I'm trying to. There's no order over here. And there's no point of order.
Point of
over
order.
this. The chair has the point of order first. Will you please stop this disruption, Mr. Itarian?
Childish disruption.
Point
Will
of
you
order.
please stop this disruption?
Point of order.
Infantile.
Mr. Itarian, you're disrupting the meeting and you're doing it on purpose. It's not
I've
exactly.
been doing it for years, so
No,
why
you-
can't I?
Point of order.
Well,
Point of order.
I think we'll find out at some point.
Point of order.
Mr. Chair, Mr. Chair, point of order.
Did the chair just throw something?
The chair
that was-
rejected something that was thrown at the chair. No.
Did the chair ball it up and throw it at somebody? I mean, I think that's very disrespectful. And I just want to say that these people, many of these people, they hardly ever come to meetings.
Will you please come to order here? Are you?
I'm
The chair.
I'm making a
The chair.
point of
No,
order.
that's not a point of order.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. This is not a point of order. The point of order was trying to get somebody, one of your pals, to stop disrupting the meeting.
And I'm
Stop
on a
it.
point of order in terms of you throwing a piece of paper at the audience. I think that's very disrespectful.
Wow.
No, you think you have the right to do whatever
Please
you
come
want.
to order. Please come to order so the meeting can continue.
You guys, you need to get
Please
a
come to order.
put new board
Please
members on the
come.
board.
Lisa V. Davis, please come to order.
Oh, Paul Martin, I am in order.
No, you're not.
Well, I am in order.
Everyone come to order now. Read to order.
All right.
Oh, I am in order.
Can everybody
Point
hear?
of order.
Will everybody?
Mr. Chair, point of order.
Yes, it's a point of order.
We just had an interruption by a listener who refused to pay attention to the chair. My suggestion is that when public comment comes, he be forbidden to make his public comment.
Stop it.
What a
All right, everybody come to order. We have a motion that's going to be read on the floor.
All right. Okay, thank you. Recent. Can everybody please hear? Recent abuses of WBAI's air, including unfounded accusation and personal attacks on members of this board by some programmers and management, are corrosive to the radio community and put the foundation at legal risk. In addition, constant promotion on the news reports of Wake Up Call of a website which promotes a particular point of view of the political issues of Pacifica is not only a further abuse of the air, but it is a violation of ethical journalistic practice and endangers the reputation and...
Will everyone over there please come to order? Will everyone over there please come to order? The board members need to hear the motion. Otherwise, there's not going to be a meeting. Please come to order. Continue.
In addition, constant promotion on the air, constant promotion on the news reports of Wake Up Call of a website which promotes a particular point of view of the political issues of Pacifica is not only a further abuse of the air, but it is a violation of ethical journalistic practice and endangers the reputation and therefore the ability of WBAI's news department to function.
well said.
Further reiteration, I want...
All right, will the members of the audience please come to order? Because if it keeps up, then it's probably going to adjourn before you end up with public comment. So if you want public comment, please come to order. It's in your interest to have an orderly meeting as well. Because if you're all shouting at once, who the hell can hear anything? So why don't we just have an orderly meeting, let everyone say what they want to say at the right time. All right? So please allow the member to complete reading the motion that's going on the floor.
Further, reiteration of the accusation that the current changes at BAI constitute a coup or a takeover are unfounded. And are deleterious to the station and to our fundraising. Finally, such use of the airwaves severely endangers a fair elections process.
All right, please come to order.
Although actions by the acting general manager have gone a long way to address the misuse of the airwaves, the board requests that the acting general manager take further measures to correct this violation of journalistic practice and the ongoing abuse of the airwaves.
Okay, and there is a second to the motion. Do you want to motivate the motion?
Yes. This motion is not an attempt at censorship.
Again, come to order, please.
This motion is an attempt to create fair discussion on the airwaves.
All right, hey. Everyone, please come to order, especially the board members. Especially the board members, and also everybody else in the room. Will everyone please come to order? Everyone has a right to say what they want. If you're so against censorship, stop censoring the speaker. Yeah, that's reality. Yeah, it isn't. You don't get to censor people either. So everyone come to order.
We all know that whoever controls the means of communication has great control of the understanding of the community.
What?
Pacifica was created to allow open discussion, dialogue, and debate. When the news is not a place where personal opinions should be aired. The news is an attempt to inform the public of what is going on. Interpretation.
Well, everybody, hey, you want to come to order here, or I'm not. Okay, who says not really over there? Yeah? Right. All right. Everybody come to order.
I will to adjourn this meeting. There is no meeting here. There's nobody wants to come
Okay,
to
the
order.
chair is not recognized.
I'm sorry, it calls for a vote.
The chair has not recognized the
I will
speaker.
keep asking the chair to recognize
At some point,
I would like to be, Mr. Chair, I would like to be recognized.
There is-
motion.
Mr.
Chair, I would like to make a motion right now to adjourn.
Member, I would inform the member.
I would like to make a motion.
I will call the member to order and remind him that someone else has the floor, and the member may not make the motion to adjourn while someone else is on the floor speaking.
I'm making a
At
motion
some
because
point,
the question is not being paid attention to.
At some point, when there's nobody, hey, you want to knock this off? Come on. At some point, if the member is called upon, the member may make the motion in the proper way, but the motion may not interrupt the speaker. And I would ask everybody
Speaker
else
has been interrupted
to
by
stop.
everyone, which is why I want to make this motion.
Yes, you're interrupting. Other people are interrupting. There are a lot of people interrupting. Let's not do that. Let us allow the member to continue with this.
Pacifica has a long and hallowed tradition of opening up the news to information that is not available elsewhere. We must not endanger its reputation by allowing personal positions on different incidents that the community is confronted by on the news. That is not the place for this discussion. So this would result, this would result in censorship in itself. It does not allow full understanding of what is going on. And further, it adds to the public's distrust of what goes on at Pacifica. And it adds to the public's distrust of the air when such partisan positions or particular opinions are allowed on the air as if they were news. This is not an attempt to censor. This is an attempt to keep the airwaves open and welcome to public discussion, and an attempt to allow the public to feel protected by this airspace.
Point of order.
Point of order.
Okay. This motion is out of order because it violates the resolution passed by the Pacifica National Board on December 29, 2001, which lifted the previous gag rule against on-air discussion of internal Pacifica policies and management decisions. That resolution stated, quote, "It is hereby resolved that the gag rule is immediately eliminated," and was specifically ordered by the lawsuit settlement agreement in December 2001. It was affirmed after its passage by the judge supervising the settlement in January 2002. And let me just explain further that among the motivating factors for
right,
that
Bob.
board, excuse me, I want to explain my point of order. As to why.
Point of order.
No, I haven't finished explaining it. One of the motivating factors for this decision was the censorship of the Pacifica Network News by Dan Coughlin when he dared to announce that there was opposition to the policies of Pacifica management, and he was then fired the next day. And this motion was passed by the board to say this can never, ever happen again under whatever guise.
All right.
So this motion's totally out of order.
All right, I'm going to rule that your point of order is not well taken because the LSB has no power to censor. The as I read it here, going through everything,
Appeal the ruling of the
it
chair.
comes. You'll come to order first. As I read it here, at the end, it comes to a final action, which is asking the acting general manager to take further measures to correct this violation of journalistic practice and ongoing abuse of the airwaves. That would be the LSB asking the general manager to do something. Something which would be up to the general manager to figure out exactly what to do. So the LSB, whether the motion is a good motion or a bad motion, the LSB is allowed to make motions that may not be the best. Certainly we've had LSBs pass motions in the past that not everybody on the LSB has agreed with, and that some people on the LSB have said this is a bad motion.
Point of order.
It passed. So the chair is making his ruling, and so therefore I am ruling your point of order not well taken, because the LSB, even if it's making a mistake, is allowed to make a mistake like this because the LSB has no power to impose a gag rule.
Appeal the ruling of the chair.
All right. Okay, so that's an appeal.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have a point of information.
All right, the chair goes. I do not yield to your point of information. The chair gets to go first on this. I've pretty much said why I'm ruling the point not well taken. This body does not have the power to impose a gag rule. The Pacifica National Board has said there is no gag rule, and so there it is. Now, if this body wants to say, pass this motion, and somebody wants to interpret that as a gag rule, fine. It will be up to management to decide to do anything or to do nothing about this motion. Wouldn't be the first time the LSB has passed a motion and nobody's paid any attention to it. On the other hand, maybe it would be something that the interim general manager would look at and would probably take up with the executive director of the Pacifica National Board, since the Pacifica National Board is the body in charge of making sure the rules are followed. So therefore, despite disruptors over here, I am ruling that this is out of order. Does anybody else want to?
I have a point of information.
Yeah?
Okay. Now, you said that we have no power to impose the gag rule. So I'd like to know, I'd like to ask the maker of the motion what she had in mind when she said, quote, take further measures to correct this violation of journalistic practice and the ongoing abuse of the airways. What is it that you want the acting general manager to do?
Impose a new gag rule.
This is not about a gag rule.
Yes, it is. No matter what you call it, is.
Do you want to hear
All
my
right,
answer?
everyone come to order. Even if your mind is already made up, please come to order and allow people to speak. Someone has asked a question. Don't you want her to get the answer to her
Let her
question?
speak. I want to know what it is.
We want to know what she says it is.
What is it?
What is it?
This is an attempt to keep the public discussion open. When people who have control of the airways put on the news information which is taking a personal position, that is a violation of journalistic practice. Announcing that there is opposition in the community is not a violation of journalistic practice. But that is not what has gone on the news, on what has allegedly been called news. In addition,
is famous for taking
in addition,
war and for
All right, Sheila Hamadak, you want to stop disrupting the meeting?
No.
No, you're not. Well, you're trying to gag her.
Mr. Chair, point of information.
Stop it. Everybody in the room, come to order.
Point of information. May I ask the chair what steps he plans to take to stop the continued interruptions? Obviously, telling a woman like Sheila Hanamaka that she cannot interrupt is doing no good.
All right. Well, I've already noted to people.
May I have an answer, please?
We can only call people to order in Pacifica. In Pacifica, we have this long tradition of the meetings getting disrupted, and people are doing it despite the fact that the Pacifica Foundation's got less than a month of money left in it. But it's more important to scream and yell here. So,
Mr. Chair, do you have a plan to stop the interruption?
Yes, I will keep calling people to order, and at some point, maybe at some point, someone will have some sort of a motion that will relate to that.
Mr. Chair, I have a motion, and I move to adjourn the next time this happens.
Yeah, you can't do that on a point of information.
Well, I asked to be
Remember to
recognized
my, I will get to people. I will get to people.
You're calling on everyone but me, Mr. Chair. I want to be recognized to make a motion.
Okay, I will be calling on everyone equally. Well, right now,
starting with me, Mr. Chair.
I have a point of order. I've already started. Everybody will be called on equally, and the fact is that we are having an appeal of the ruling of the chair, and a question has been asked of the maker of the motion. Are you done with your answer to it?
The measures I asked her about. I asked specifically about the measures. What further measures do you want?
I have not thought of specific measures. I'm leaving that up to the acting general manager. Whatever the acting general manager thinks is necessary to correct the ongoing abuse of the air is what I am requesting. I am not a general manager, and I am not in a position to address this question.
Why is she not at this meeting? Isn't she an ex-officio member of the board?
She is, and she was invited to the meeting.
All right. There is a motion to appeal the ruling of the chair on the floor. Is there any further debate on this motion? Okay, Jader.
WBIX is a propaganda arm of the Justice and Unity Coalition.
I can't hear you.
It is not news to put propaganda on the news. If the positions were switched, which they're not, and people, independents, asked to put our position on the news, it wouldn't happen. Therefore, that is not news.
All right, well, everybody over there, hold on a second. Everyone over here, please come to order. All right, continue, please.
Furthermore, if this continues during the election, this will be improper electioneering. Because WBAI will be electioneering for a particular slate. That will be a violation of the Fair Campaign Pledge, and the elections will be declared null and void. So keep it up, guys. Keep it up.
What?
Is there any further debate on the motion to appeal the ruling of the chair? Point of order. There's a point of order?
Yes.
What is it?
I would ask the member to address other members of the board in a more respectful fashion.
Oh, that's not a point. All right, is there any further debate on this motion to appeal the ruling of the chair? Yes.
I call the orders of the day on this entire item. It's only supposed to be...
Use the mic!
Okay.
We have to move to...
All right, orders of the day have been called on this. Let's check, see what the times look like.
Excuse me, please record.
All right, we are way over on this. Okay, the orders of the day have been called. So what happens now is we go to an immediate vote on the appeal of the ruling of the chair.
To allow,
And then, well, let me say, then you can do, whatever you're going to do. First, we go to the appeal of the ruling of the chair, and then it would be the main motion. Yes?
move to extend so that there can be some debate of the actual motion. Out of order though it may be,
What
needs to be debated.
No, it's in order. What time limit?
What was the time limit originally set for it?
10 minutes.
10 minutes.
For 10 minutes. To extend for 10 minutes.
Yes. Yeah, so that would take us right to public, or to public comment, to 8 minutes. That's 12 minutes.
So, the motion is to extend this by 10 minutes, requires a 2/3 vote. All those, it's not debatable, all those in favor of extending this item for 10 more minutes, please raise your hand.
Yeah.
All those opposed to extending this item for another 10 minutes, please raise your hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that is 8. Requires a 2/3. It's 8 to 8, so the motion to extend fails. All right.
9. Catherine had her hand up. 8 over here and 1 over there. It's 9.
Did you have your hand up? I didn't see it.
Yes, she did.
All right, 9 then.
Boy, public schools in New York.
Okay, the first item is the appeal of the ruling of the chair. The way this works is we call all those in favor of upholding the chair, and positive vote on that is yes. And if you want to overrule the chair, it's no.
I call
all
for
those in favor of
roll call vote.
I already started calling people.
No, you did not.
Do it before people start the vote.
You didn't start it.
Yes, I did. Disrupting me in the middle of starting it is not after. All right, I'm going to go this on hands because you've got to call it in time, not while I'm saying all those in favor.
Vote on the motion.
All those in favor of upholding the ruling of the chair, please raise your hand. 1, 2, 3. 10. I count 10. All those opposed to the ruling of the chair, please raise your hand. 1, 2. Let me see if I can. 7.
What?
8.
Hey.
Put them up again.
Keep doing that. Just don't count the first.
No, I mean somebody didn't have their hand up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now it's 8.
You could have made a mistake or a fall.
You're a crook. Roll call vote on the motion, please.
It fails. No, too late.
On the
motion, it's out.
On the motion itself, a roll call vote. On the motion.
The item is up.
The item is not.
Is there any objection? Is there any objection?
On the motion.
Hey, come to order. Is there any objection to a roll call vote at this point on the motion? I don't see any objection to a roll call, so we'll have that. All right, hold on a minute.
Be proud. Be proud.
All right. No, I got it. Okay, on the motion that was read to the floor, Diabetiaco.
Absolutely not.
Carolyn Burton. Jimmy Brooks. Steve Brown.
Yes.
Okay, well, people doing that, stop it. Grow up. All right, Steve Brown.
Mr. Chair, I'm sorry, I was not paying attention.
No vote.
All right, this is on the vote on the motion that was read by Andrea Fishman. Yes.
I'd like to change my vote to yes, too, please.
We knew that.
And we you vote
Wally Clay.
big surprise.
I'm sorry, the people are talking over here, audience and members, and I'm not hearing.
Okay, everybody want to come to order here? We can't have a meeting if you're gonna.
Now, I didn't hear what Omawali Clay. Did Omawali Clay vote? Is he here? No.
He's not here, so.
Somebody.
Yeah, somebody over there was fraudulently, How about a little honesty, folks, huh? Yeah. How about some honesty out of it? How about it? How about some honesty over there? Somebody, when I call the name of a member, and somebody shouts out, yes, that is fraudulent. Stop it. It's dishonest. It's so damn good. We are going through a roll call vote. If you are not a member and your name hasn't been called, please be honest and don't try to fake the vote. All right. Kathy Davis.
Yes, thank you.
Wait. Okay. Lisa Davis.
No way on earth.
Members are talking.
All right, hey.
And Father Lucas continue to make comments in my ear. It is disruptive, and I would ask you to make them stop.
Will you please come to order over there? I mean, you're adults. You know how to comport yourselves in a meeting. All right, well, everybody stop. Everybody come to order over here. Will everyone please come to order? Will everyone please come to order over here? We have, let us. Hey, come on. No, come on. We got people. Please come to order. Will you please come to order too? Everybody come to order.
There's no excuse for that.
Will everyone please come to order over here? In the entire room, everyone in the room, stop it. Will everyone please come to order? The secretary is supposed to be recording the meeting, and if she can't hear what's happening, she can't do it. So I'm asking people to please stop having conversations right next to her. We're not supposed to be having loads of conversations during the meeting. So, the roll call vote is going to continue now. All right. Let's see. Kathy Davis voted. Lisa Davis.
I said no way in hell.
Yeah. Andrea Fishman.
Yes.
Sarah Flounders. Robert M. Gold.
Yes.
Seth Goldberg.
Yes.
Jennifer Jager.
Excuse me,
Roger
it's happening
Kilgour.
again where people over here are voting. It is disruptive, and I would ask that person be ordered to leave if they continue.
People will stop. No, hey, please come to order over there, you two, okay? Everybody come to order and, stop
First
this.
Amendment rights over here. Do I get some say about that? Is there some place?
Public comment, that's where you get to say. Right now, we're in a vote.
After you vote.
Stop disrupting this meeting.
Gotcha.
All right, Roger Kilgour.
No.
Ray LaForest.
No way.
Bob Lederer.
no to this repressive and illegal motion.
Lawrence Lucas.
Absolutely not to the gag.
Bernardo Palumbo. Sean Rhodes.
Yes.
James Ross.
Yes.
Max Schmid.
Yes.
Berna Silva.
No, of course.
Okay, everybody stop this. Alex Steinberg.
Yes.
Okay, is there anybody who's here whose name I didn't call? Bert, I got you.
Mitch Cohen. Where is he?
Yeah, I said people who are here. You know what I'm
You
doing.
called a lot of people.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. In favor, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Opposed? The motion passes.
11 in favor.
I think there was a miscount.
You had an abstention.
I think there was a miscount. There was an abstention.
Okay, who abstained?
Kathy Davis abstained.
Did you abstain? All right. Well, gee whiz. Amazing. All the people hollering yes when her name was called. I thought she said yes. What a coincidence.
Point of order. I heard Kathy Davis say abstain.
So did I.
Come to order, please. Will everyone come to order? Therefore, the vote count is 10 for, 8 against, 1 abstention. Still passes. And at this point, I think that's the end of your stuff. So at this point, the chair is handed back over to the vice chair.